trailers are almost always Maine, where I am. Like if you see a tractor trailer, it's very likely it's Maine or Indiana. U.S. Thanksgiving is a good trucking weekend for Canadian drivers, as like 4 days is only a fraction of the commuter traffic at the land crossings. Yeah, at the crossings mix, but then if you're stuck, I was just like, what are y'all doing on this, like in this holiday traffic around New York City? $200, welcome in. Idaho is a nice red, white, and blue. Shayna, Idaho is a rare plate for us to see. Idaho, like the coastal states, we see Washington. I said there's an Oregon, there's a car with an Oregon plate that parks right around here, so I see that one all the time. The ones that are super rare for me, where I am, are the Dakotas, North, South Dakota, Nebraska, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming is rare. But like New Mexico is not unheard of. Arizona, I see semi-frequently. Yeah, Iowa, I don't see very often. Sort of like the upper Midwest, the northwestern Midwest of the U.S. It's super rare to see them around here. Not a ton of traffic from those states. Just the population. There's less population. I feel like. I've been to Idaho. Have I been to Idaho? I've definitely been to Idaho. I was in a lot of states when I was a teenager. My scout troop went on a lot of trips. Until they're actually delivering the large interstates, the town traffic isn't bad. Yeah, his drops are mostly on the edge of towns. Yeah, next we were driving. I mean, when I drive up to Gwen's parents' house, they live up in New England, and so we're driving through like every major, like we're driving. New York New Jersey is usually okay. The turnpike's okay, but like, I don't know. I'm just like, why would it? The traffic doesn't seem to be less. It seems to be, there's just a ton of traffic on the highway, but maybe that's just like obviously like when I am driving is when a lot of people are driving. Yeah, Daisy's around. Daisy had hives today. She's oh man, she needs to get the works, as it were. Washington, Idaho, Arizona, and California. That's an interesting selection. But I mean, it makes sense. I've not, for me in Canada, I've only ever been to Ontario. And in Ontario, I've only ever been to Toronto, and then as far south as like Hamilton, I think. Southwest. Hamilton, Guelph area. Did she go on the Thanksgiving trip, Liz? She did. She did. And you know what? She was a champion in the car. I have to give it to her. She, for all of her life, has been a complete oral nightmare. For her entire life, she's just been like the worst passenger in the car. But one, she's older now and a little more inclined to lay down. And two, we did her drug regimen leading up to the thing. Like we timed it perfectly as it's supposed to be timed. So it worked to keep her calm, which is good. She prefers to be calm too, I have to imagine. I believe. Peter Matthews, welcome in. Greetings from Wisconsin. Greetings from Philadelphia. Yeah, she was good on the trip. She has the entire